Sorry about that. Got everything up and running and rolling. Let's take a look at this. Just going to make sure that TikTok is ready. Get the source from OBS. Let's make sure audio is being captured. All right, applied. Everybody. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's finishing up. All right, go live. We're going to just be match made in heaven, chat and interview. All right, going to look for something news and event. Should we go do news and event? Let's do chat. Everybody, let's chat. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. All right. All right. We are underway. What type of I'm sorry, I got the move this out of my way. What type of documentary is this? Oh man, wrestling. If you're a big wrestling fan, everybody around the world knows about wrestling. Oh, they even got is that Linda? I see Shane. I see Stephanie. Oh man, health is doing great. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? Trish, they got Rock here, they got Austin here, they got Cena, they got Cody. They have over 100 hours. Let's go. Gaming session. Uh, I I couldn't complain. It's been going well. Building followers, building people getting active. Are you guys gamers yourself? Yeah, portray you as a bad guy. We're about to find out, Mr. McMahon. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Right, Stephanie? Appreciate you guys for tuning in.
expect, that's exactly what you're going to get. I love Vince, and I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, he was a guy that often lied to me and let me down with his lies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your dad gets a bad rap? I think my dad gets the rap that he wants. Breaking news that was just brought to me. Vince McMahon, the legendary CEO and chairman of Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment, is stepping aside. The Wall Street Journal reports that WWE is investigating a secret $3 million settlement that Vince McMahon agreed to.
I'm from Texas. What's your native place?
McMahon is accused of having a consensual affair with.
For Florida. Different games. We are into like Call of Duty, Fortnite, GTA, Tom Clancy, a lot of Tom Clancy's game, WWE, so many different other things. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining the chat on TikTok. If you just joined in for the first time, we are watching the McMahon documentary. If you guys haven't watched it yet, and you're watching it now, we could join in. We could watch it live together. We're commentating, we're chatting. If you haven't got a chance, go ahead and share. Hit that like, hit that follow button. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining in.
I wish I could tell you the real stories. Holy shit. Give us one. No. Why? That's what I'm saying. I don't want to tell you these stories. I'll give you enough that's semi-interesting. I don't want anybody to really know me.
Mr. Man, that man had to be with some Botox.
Polarizing as he is entertaining. Vince McMahon is part renegade, part mogul, and all showman. Over decades, McMahon turned the WWE into a billion-dollar juggernaut. Throw in one part athletics, one part theatrics, and more than a dash of violence, and what do you get? One of America's favorite pastimes. 100% grade A Americano.
The Justice Department has announced the indictment of a man who runs the World Wrestling Federation.
This is about crime. This is about breaking the law. This was a tyrant, the head of this organization that ruled by fear.
Yo, they already started the documentary. Literally, they already started the documentary, just literally beating on him already. They're talking from a perspective of like he was just straight evil.
A lot of Vince McMahon, his ability to get away with stuff was because he was also this character.
Where does the line between Vince McMahon and Mr. McMahon end?
Mr. McMahon and Vince McMahon, they're talking about where does that line end? Huh. So, in a way, this is going to be a two-sided documentary.
First, I need to tell you this. You're not gonna totally understand what happened or what is, because you have to live it to comprehend it. You're only gonna know what they tell you.
Man, Hogan, you suspect too, man.
This business, so you're not gonna get.
We don't even know how to feel about you. Some of the things you said.
To explain what pro wrestling is turning fantasy into reality.
How do you spend your time outside streaming? Right here, just spending time with the fans and working. For the past 6 years, I've mainly partnered with many streamers.
It's just phony wrestling.
Nice, appreciate it.
It's like, you're wrong. I look at what I did. That's an art form. Just wants to
Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Wrestling is this curious phenomenon that allows people to let out their aggressions while watching a morality plea. Most people, when they're driving home, they go, "Oh, it was all a show." Son, none of that was real. But when they're there in the building, you want to believe it's real. I was a true artist. People that weren't fans would say, "It's only fans that are too stupid to realize that it's not real." No, it's only people that are smart enough to accept the fact that it's a show buy into characters and the storyline.
Triple H is right.
And engaging into that matter.
I feel like this documentary is for all of wrestling in total.
A soap opera, just in broad primary colors. Here's your hero, here's your villain, here's your damsel in distress.
We give you an opportunity to feel. You see, everything we do is about emotion. And it's about grandeur.
It's true.
That's what America is. It's larger than life. It's great stories. Powerful entertainment is American culture.
Professional wrestling matters in that it's so much a part of American culture, and nobody talks about.
Thank you, John, for joining.
Vince McMahon's influence. and
Don't mind me.
how
I am having my
largely ignored.
my lunch right now.
It is affecting the way the world around us is working.
We're gonna have to swing down to Phoenix to do some PR for March 31st.
This is 39-year-old Vince McMahon, a third-generation wrestling promoter, sometime announcer, and the force behind the WWF.
One day, we hope to be recognized as
Oh,
the premier source of sports entertainment in the world today.
I got my start in the business because of my dad.
Vince's dad don't look like him at all.
Dad was considered best promoter in the business. I first met Vince McMahon Sr. in Madison Square Garden when I was 15 years old.
Paul Heyman.
He looked and presented himself like the Pope of Madison Square Garden. When I was growing up, I didn't know that my last name was McMahon until I met my dad when I was 12 years old. Before that,
I work on projects for Kick and Twitch channels to enhance their overall visual.
I got the crap beat off me on almost a daily basis.
Nice, nice, nice.
You just live with it until you get out of it.
How long you say you've been doing that for the past 6 years?
Abuse and everything was happening. Never heard a word from my dad. I saw my dad for the first time. It's almost like my dad had a glow about him. I ran up to him, open arms, expecting to have this big hug. And I got on the back of my thing going, that's really different. But nonetheless, I sort of fell in love with him right away. You could feel he had in his heart the way that you wanted him to be, somewhat. Or maybe I was just bullshitting myself, I don't know. My dad and I never had the conversation about why he wasn't in my life during all those formative years. Even when I became much older, we never talked about that.
I don't know where he going with this.
One thing that's indisputably true about Vince McMahon is that he came from basically nothing. But once his father came into his life, whatever dreams of escape Vince had went from the abstract to the concrete. He could point at his dad and say, that's what I aspire to. And that's going to be my way out of this.
I never saw much wrestling on television until I met my dad. And then, oh, this is what he does. He's a big charismatic individual, larger than life. They have problems with each other. And the resolution is physical and they fight. I like that. At that time, a sort of a strange relationship with my dad. We didn't play ball together or there was no camaraderie that way.
So he had a strict dad going up. Why did it make it sound like this is a therapy session?
What we had in common other than the fact that we were blood.
Vince and I met when I was 13 and he was 16. I don't think I ever heard him talk about
Linda, you
anything
still look amazing.
other
Wow.
than wanting to be involved in the business.
And Vince was just a goofball. Look at he looked like Shay. Well, Shay looked like it.
And that's when he allowed me to go to Bangor, Maine. It's the furthest northern outpost in my dad's territory. Bangor was a success, and my dad was thinking, kid did pretty well. Then one day, I'm with my dad, he's doing a television show, and our television announcer kept asking for more money. The show was about ready to begin, and he said, well, if you don't pay me what I want, I'm walking out. And my dad a lot of times had these quarters. He would like click these quarters in his hand as he was thinking. So I'd see him over like this, and he's thinking. I said, Pop, what are you gonna do? He said, well, if you don't pay me what I want, I'm walking out. And my dad a lot of times had these quarters. He would like click these quarters in his hand as he was thinking. So I'd see him over like this, and he's thinking. I said, Pop, what are you gonna do? He said,
Wow. Just like that. That person played with their life.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vince McMahon. So I start trying to BS my way through as an announcer. Bobo, look at those big muscles, big biceps, a great athlete.
Oh my God, look at
Not to belabor the point, but it isn't
this
easy
is dope.
back here this week.
Vince was a horrible commentator.
To everybody who is looking to start something in their life, we are about like a good 20 minutes into this documentary. Knowing besides the other things we know about Vince, but knowing that what we know now about Vince McMahon, don't you think that you guys should not give up on things that you believe in? This dude was just thrown into the lines then as an announcer.
But one thing that Vince had was emotion. And Vince told a story.
He did have a good emotion though.
Realize that I'm the conduit. I have to translate to the audience what's going on in the ring.
I'm the conduit. Wow.
The story that's being told.
Nabisco is facing a legend.
Our business is no different than a play, a movie, books. It's all the same. Okay, you have an environment, so we establish what that environment is.
They've jam-packed this arena.
Yeah.
Next thing you have to do is create some very interesting characters.
Nabisco, of course, the only individual to have been trained by Bruno Sammartino.
The good and the bad. A babyface, which meant a good guy, and the other was a heel, which meant a bad guy.
Remember the bad guy.
Sammartino holds the rope open for Nabisco.
So we're pretty much getting an insight on how he's putting his business on a day to day.
Introduce another character.
Sends a referee flying out.
It was always this big finish.
Nabisco striking Sammartino, and he really let him have it. Nabisco couldn't take it.
The formula is simple, but not that easy to do.
Sammartino laying in a pool of blood.
Kept that job announcing for my dad. And it wasn't long after that, but my dad wanted to get out of the business. So he wanted
Wow.
to sell to someone. And when he was going to sell to someone, he wasn't thinking about me at all.
Gorilla
He was
Monsoon.
gonna sell it to Gorilla Monsoon, who was a partner at that time.
Monsoon with another little jab there. Ali's not finding his mark at all.
When I joined the company, Gorilla Monsoon was the heir apparent. And I could feel the tension right away. Gorilla Monsoon thinks I'm competition.
Wow.
And boy, was he right. When I proposed to buy my dad's business, they made a deal with me. I'll give you X number of dollars here, 3 months later those, 3 months later that, and then the final payment. And if I miss a payment, then you get the business back and keep the money. That appealed to my dad and appealed to his other stockholders because they're thinking this kid's not going to make it.
Look at that.
Took over Vince's father's company.
4 payments. If he missed the payment, he would have lost everything.
Money that they would have been generating should they have stayed in the business. You know, it was robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Made the last payment, and no one could believe it. My dad was really, really surprised.
Do you think your dad wanted you to succeed?
Age 39, guys.
Wanted me
It's never too late.
But then again, sometimes I think he did.
I honestly thought that he didn't want to make it easy for Vince. That he really wanted to let him know what it was like to struggle.
But it was strange because when I bought the business, there was some friction there because my dad, he then worked for me. And I knew he didn't want what I wanted.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
What
to
did-
All-American Wrestling.
What did he work for?
Was to upgrade the product. My vision was to make this mainstream, not the lower class that everyone thought it was. I didn't want to be pro wrestling. Don't like that term today. I want to be something beyond pro wrestling. I want us to grow and compete against all these other promoters all over the country.
Uh huh.
During this point in time, the wrestling industry was regional and operated in what was called the territory system. There were separate wrestling companies around the country, and they each ran shows both live and on.
They had so many. Yeah, they had so many different territories. Yeah, Florida, Georgia.
You had the Mid-Atlantic, Carolinas. There was San Francisco, Portland, Seattle.
Hollywood wrestling.
Had
Look at Stampede Wrestling, Pacific Northwest,
in the Northeast.
NWF, IWA.
There were these imaginary lines that no one crossed. It was a good old boy system. you, and he will right what I wanted to do. I'm going to go right into their territories. One of the great World Wrestling Federation cities, St. Louis, Missouri. Vince started promoting his own shows in what would traditionally be someone else's territory. And that ruffled a lot of feathers. Whether it's in St. Louis, Los Angeles, Hoboken, New Jersey, or wherever.
So this boy Vince sat there and said, "Yo, we're about to go to war."
No doubt the World Wrestling Federation will be there. So my dad was very much against that.
Yeah, we know Mr. Mancini there, not like that at all.
My dad, but at the same time, I'm in business. Other promoters started threatening my dad. You know your kid, Vince, is going to wind up at the bottom of the river. I don't know what it is, these promoters, I guess.
All right, Ellie, I appreciate that, but we can't be voting and doing things like that. Scammer alert, CC. CC, you a trip. See.
I'm competing with you.
Back with you here on All Star Wrestling, and joining me now, former 9-time.
You can hit me on the inbox, Ellie.
I worked for Vergani in the AWA, which was one of the strongest territories. And as far as Vergani was concerned, Vince was Satan. He was the devil.
This was.
He came and ruined all the
Dang.
territories. In a moment, we'll take you to Tampa, Florida. Once they made their national expansion and started shattering the territory mold, so many of the top talent who were really fixtures in other territories decided to take a better opportunity with Vince McMahon and the WWE. Our talent were making so much money.
Yeah.
Attracted other talents.
It's a virtual flood of wrestling talent into the World Wrestling Federation, the likes of which we've never seen before.
If you really look at what he did, he was quite cutthroat. He basically went in almost every territory and bought out their top guys.
Look at you, Brett.
Back to their town with the 3 or 4 guys that he stole from there. There was nothing anybody could do about it.
We understand that you're attempting to invade almost every area in the United States.
That's right.
Most wrestlers that work for Vince came from somewhere else, and somebody else did the hard work to make that person who they were. And
Yep.
one phone call, they ran and left that guy standing in the dust. Just like he did with me. I could make you more money here. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and you have to get your bite out of it.
That is true.
I think I'm not taking anything away from anyone.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the joining. Thank you for the joining on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. If you guys did get a chance,
Tough.
No doubt that the popularity of the World Wrestling Federation continues by leaps and bounds.
At that time, I'm competing with all these promoters successfully. So I then said, okay, now I can do things my way. My dad chose Bob Backlund as champion.
I love to travel, I love the fans, I love wrestling, and every minute of my life is a pleasure.
He was the all-American boy, but a little too milquetoast. I was looking for someone that had more charisma.
Look at that. Are you kidding me? Look at this. The dream. Just bubbling his man now. Oh, no.
It's like, okay, there was nothing which is a possibility.
You can look up in this building in a matter of few hours when it's full, and you can see a black man and a white man eating out the same popcorn box. Woo! That's funky. That's the American dream.
I had only ever been told by my father that he just didn't.
appreciate you guys. Thank you for the joining. Thank you for the thank you guys.
Of an endeavor.
Dusty could not take advantage of the opportunity, and so I kept looking for someone that would charm you, someone that would excite you, you know, someone that was larger than life.
This man is not a television illusion.
The first time I met Hulk Hogan, it was years before I bought my dad's business,
Wow, what a physical specimen.
and he was Sterling Golden.
Sterling Golden.
Sterling Golden was Hulk Hogan's name. Yo, history, guys. Y'all learning history right now. Appreciate you guys for joining. If you guys are joining for the first time, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for joining. Dang, it's a ghost town in here. Hey, man. You know how it is. You got to put in the hard work.
Andre the Giant is sports entertainment's first attraction. You could advertise Andre the Giant, and you could draw a house.
I was kind of like Andre's other half. We wrestled everywhere. Jay Stadium was sold out with me and Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just got on. I'm like 20. What am I? I'm like 25 minutes in. Appreciate the light. Appreciate the light. Thank you. Yeah, we're watching the Vince McMahon show right now, the documentary on Netflix.
Okay, cool. When I did the Rocky movie, I knew it was going to be big. I'm coming after you, Balboa.
Yep.
Scarface. If you took the Godfather.
Did that start already? Yeah, it started. It came out at 3 a.m. in the morning this morning. So I'm just watching we're watching the first episode right now. Everybody's gonna then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back around, watch part 2, probably take a break, maybe watch part 3 today, and then tomorrow try to finish the other 3 parts tomorrow. It's a big documentary. Appreciate you. Thank you for the light, God. Thank you for the light. Let's go, brother.
It was an easy decision. Some guy's going to push you and make you the biggest star, and you're going to go national. The other guy just wants to promote Minneapolis and Chicago and Milwaukee.
I've been dreaming my whole career about going back, and when Vince said what he was going to do with me, I knew what was going to happen.
They was gonna come for you, boy.
So somehow I had to transfer the potato from Bob Backlund to get to Hogan. I couldn't make that match. There were two, quote, baby faces. So I used the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik from Iran was one of the most disliked individuals we've ever had as a heel in our company.
Them shoes on the Iron Sheik was crazy though. What's up, Ace? Fresh as out turn, baby. What's good? Looks like I need to get on that then. Yeah, bro, Eric, get on that, boy. It's pretty interesting so far. They're giving you like the backstory of how this happened deep. Linda McMahon is on here, and I'm like, for Linda McMahon age right now, this man is giving. He's even telling you the formula on how he built the whole wrestling. We all know that he backdoored a lot of people to get into the territories.
You can't find an Iranian sheep walking down the street that you can boo and hiss at and see him get beat up. But you could go
That's true.
wrestling matches and you could see it.
Appreciate you guys for the light, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
It doesn't always age well, but you look at the movies. Movies depicted Japan as the evil empire attacking America. Anybody from Japan was not to be trusted. Germany,
Yo,
Russians.
If he dies, he dies.
You were taught in an early age
they know what they're doing.
these people, foreigners.
I'm surprised there's never been a. I'm surprised there's never been a lawsuit where somebody foreigner will come back around and say, we don't like how Hollywood place us in movies and tell us in movies that we're the bad guys. Just like how they're saying right now that Haitians immigrants are eating pets. I own a dog. It's not a hot dog. It's a real dog.
Right, wrong, indifferent in that time. The bad guy was it the Russian bad guy?
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
And it was easy to understand for people.
Wrestling is an imitation of the world. If you want to know what America is like, watch wrestling.
Wow.
We show you yourself.
Tell me a wrestler you don't like.
He said wrestling is an imitation of America. If you want to see how America is, watch wrestling. Woo!
Vince
Wow.
going on, he followed the river. That's how he became rich. He never swim upstream.
You can look back on anything and say, oh, I bet you regret
Give me a dollar. I need a dollar myself. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself, Manny. You're not supposed to be eating them. Hey, man.
things were different, values were different, and you can't take
I don't know what to tell them people. Them people tripping.
look back and say, okay, the same values apply to that. Well, it was a different time, different life, different set of values then. If it were done today, wow, that would be a problem. But then, I didn't think it was.
Yes, graphic design sucks all day. Whenever I do stream, my chat room is full of pictures. I followed you. Hope you follow me back. I'm affiliated stream on Kick. All right, CC, I got you. I'll follow you back. I appreciate you.
Setting us up for this big blonde-haired, all-American becoming
Actually, I'm doing that right now.
from my land.
If you follow me on Twitch and Kick, I do follow back.
See, all-American hero versus this evil Iranian. Back then, Vince made the decision if I was going to win or lose the match. But what we physically did in the ring, I called in the ring on the spot, and we didn't rehearse anything. That's the art form of wrestling. I jumped in before the bell rang, didn't tell him I was going to do it. Just felt like the right thing to do.
Felt like the right thing to do.
Didn't tell him I was
Worst clothesline in history.
just all had to
Nah, bro. That's self promotion.
listen to the crowd.
What do you mean? That's self promotion.
You kind of like feel it, you listen, you think.
Thank you, dude. I do it now, dude.
Really huge response from Madison Square Garden.
I am looking for it right now.
And of course, everyone knows that Hulk Hogan.
And when you get a chance, check out the bio. You see, we have a lot of links to other affiliation too.
To put the belt on the iron sheath and then to have the business direction that the belt's coming to me because we need a guy
But yeah, buddies. Yeah.
the world. That was a business decision that Vince had to execute creatively.
Appreciate you guys on all platforms. Appreciate the love. Thank you for the love, man. I just looked down for a little bit, man. Appreciate the love, man. That's big love right there. Big love. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow there on Kick. Appreciate you. If you follow, well, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say if you follow me on the purple brand and the green brand, I follow back easily.
Stars is what makes you popular.
Nope, not. I am not on Kick.
Stars than all of these other promoters because his father was. Vince McMahon Sr. was really good at making the top guys come across like stars, which was more important than having good wrestling matches. That was Vince's strength because it was his father's strength.
There was a point when my dad told me he was proud of me. He said, you know what, Vinny? All these friends of mine.
CC done.
Promoters I've worked with all these years in the territories. You know what? Fuck them.
All right, Ace, you know I be playing around with the Fortnite. You know I ain't all that good. You don't got to big me up like that.
First time my dad ever said anything like that to people on my side.
But I appreciate you. Now I seen your clip. Yours is not even clip. Yours is the full stream. You just murking everybody.
That way all along, but you never told me. That was one of the biggest moments.
And Ace, Eric, y'all both streamers, so you get a chance to stop by each other's pages. Eric does stream, and I know Ace, you're not a big fan of Call of Duty, but he does stream Call of Duty. His name is actually Silverback. Silverback. Oh, you guys met each other before. We done do it all over the Purple brand. And Silverback, that's Insane Ace. He does a lot of the streaming through TikTok and the other colored brands. I hate to have to say it like that, colored brands.
I had an opportunity to really care about my dad and to love my dad.
I don't think he liked his father.
This guy said, I don't think he liked his father. He came out of nowhere.
When Junior came along, he had a vision. that wrestling is going to change. It can't remain the same. And every idea that came out of his head drove his father up the roof.
CC, I've been streaming for, believe it or not, live streaming. I've been streaming since I want to say January of this year. I've been live streaming, but I've been on contact on social media for about like 2 years.
Because of Vince Sr.'s lack of willingness to accept where the industry and the business was headed. Vince come along with all these ideas that we thought were crazy. It was not wrestling.
Vince had
It was not wrestling.
about programming to a younger audience and not shying away from the fact that this was scripted entertainment.
What about you, CC? I see you got over 700 followers. How long you been streaming?
Everybody else was looking at the territories.
Silverback, they gave the Chiefs a run for their money, but supposedly they got cheated.
USA Network became the marketing channel for WWF. Vince always wanted to promote something new that they were doing.
Vince was never in the wrestling business. He was only in the entertainment business.
Vince, yeah.
Like, for example, when he first came in and took over, he made that talk show. And we thought he was off his deep end.
Thank you. Welcome to TNT. It was so much fun.
That's right.
It was the Wild West in a talk show format. It was a riot.
Whoa! You stupid idiot!
Vince was experimenting.
Vince is crazy. He always had that face.
To expose the talent to different audiences.
I'm in favor of that for sure. He always wanted to use wrestling as a stepping stone into other stuff.
Our company was growing.
It's saying he count that as a win.
Started opening up.
I feel you. Falcons are 1-2.
Let's do that.
The voice of the World Wrestling Federation and host of TNT, Mr. Vince McMahon.
Dave, as you know, there are lots of mothers in New York City.
There was an overlap that you and Vince had early on.
Oh, yeah. It was Letterman's 3rd anniversary show.
Yeah.
They decide if a baby was born during the show, then that baby would become the late night baby. And so
Should have been 2-1 if it weren't for the reps. Bro, I heard so many crazy stories. I'm glad the Chiefs are getting what they're getting because they always want to get on the Patriots and talk about the Patriots be cheating. But now look how our guy working. Look how our guy working, man. So Vince McMahon has been using a lot of people like David Letterman and like big news anchor company to promote. So he was not in the wrestling business. He was in the entertainment business. Huh. He even went as far as MTV to get celebrities from there. That's when the rock and wrestling started. I remember Cindy.
Singles in the top 5. On the video for one of them, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Captain Lou Albano appeared as Cindy's father.
Cyndi Lauper met Captain Lou Albano on a plane and just felt that there could be some connection.
Heavy metal wrestling goes.
There's an opportunity to grow our businesses, both of us.
Nah, never the Chiefs' turn.
How I made you superstar. Tell them how you came off my reputation, Cindy. How all women are nothing, Cindy.
All women are not. Whoa, I heard the end of that. Cece, what kind of games you stream?
Going into this other genre. Well, let's work with this other genre as well.
This week on MTV, The Brawl.
We did 2 television shows on MTV. Got great ratings for MTV, and it was a great storyline.
I challenge you, you fat bag of wings.
At that time, women's wrestling was
Yeah, they made away with 2 games. That Bengals game was crazy. If you get a chance, go ahead, hit that like, bro. Appreciate you for the comments. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and check out the link in the bio Check out the link tree. We got something for everybody. And we are affiliated with Fanatics. So for all your sports gears and everything like that, check out Fanatics.
There was a buzz in the arena, and it was because of her involvement.
At this point, many of my friends, we were wrestling fans. We liked the whole tongue-in-cheek aspect of it. Like, here's a mainstream sports guy, and now he's lending his voice to introducing Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper. And he's doing it straight.
Thank you, Howard. This is indeed an honor.
It was funny. I loved it.
Yeah, we know who that voice is.
I had made friends with Mr. T. Mr. T was white hot at the time.
And you see how this is building. You see the momentum. Even though these been decades in the past, I'm still a little kid again just watching this. And Silverback said he's not even worried about his team winning. He's already so far into the future already.
So this product that Vince McMahon put together just wasn't in the back room, so people that smoke.
You are a variety gamer. Yeah, I am too. I hate the fact that the algorithm will only give you love to a specific game you're playing. I think they should fix that, especially that nobody buys one video game to play on one system. I agree, CC. What is CS? Please help me out. What is CS, CC?
At that time, the business was growing leaps and bounds, and I enjoyed putting in the work. But my wife finally needed a vacation, so I went to the Caribbean someplace for 2 days. I came back the next day and announced we're going to have one big event a year, just like the Super Bowl, and we're going to call it WrestleMania. She turned to me and she said, you weren't enjoying any of that at all. You were thinking about business.
Well, that's ladies, and it's gonna go for gentlemen. When your significant other is focused on a dream and that's their primary focus, understand that they're working on something bigger than what you're seeing right there. And yeah, even if you're on vacation, you still see them putting that work in. They're still hustling. Just be patient. It's coming. It's coming.
You will see the greatest production of wrestling ever in the world. Wrestling history will be made.
The Woodstock of professional wrestling. WrestleMania was obviously just, again, common sense. There was a Super Bowl, there were other big culminations of
Yeah.
and things of that nature. So why wouldn't we have one big end of the season type deal?
WrestleMania.
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 Maybe we could take this one huge event and put it on what was known as closed circuit.
There are going to be over 1 million people watching on closed circuit television all over the United States here.
Closed circuit was simply a very large projector projecting on a screen in an arena what you were presenting. And you paid money as if it were a live event to come in and watch. The concept today sounds ridiculous, but that's the way it was then.
Closed circuit television, every major city in the United States.
Not only that, Jack, but it's going to 24 foreign countries on big screen.
The hype worked so well that Hulk Hogan and Mr. T have been granted the ultimate yuppie honor, co-hosting Saturday Night Live.
Wow. Counter-Strike, yes. I've heard Counter-Strike. I'm more of a Call of Duty player. Silverback say he has no hope for his team this year. Dito. Appreciate your light. Appreciate the light, guys. Thank you. Appreciate the light. Breaking 2,000, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Vince come into the dressing room, and he said there was a reporter here that run around asking wrestler, is wrestling fake?
Fans, I'm afraid I have to tell you, it is fake.
He's like, where's somebody do something with that guy?
I did not hear Vince McMahon say anything about putting him in his place. That's verbiage I never heard.
He didn't tell us to do it, but he said, I wish someone would take care of
Oh,
that guy.
somebody take care of that guy.
Walked out the dressing room.
And there's a wrestler by the name of David Schultz decided he would step into the shot.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake? Out of nowhere, David Schultz just slaps the crap out of your stuff.
David Show. That boy ran.
Vince's reaction to John getting hit?
We all celebrated. Not just Vince, everybody. I mean, Dave was getting pats on the back. People would ban him drinks.
Well, at the time, we were very protective of the business.
Wow.
Because wrestling is not fake. It's predetermined. And it's exhibition, but I can
There you go. Not fake.
in the last 10 years, I've had
Exhibition predetermined.
So if that's fake, please explain it to me. I didn't get the memo.
At the time, you got to realize, David was protecting the business. We loved it until the lawsuit came down.
Oh, yeah.
When the shit hit the fan.
How is it physically? The doctor now says I have ear damage that's probably permanent. Mainstream culture was coming to pro wrestling. But
That boy wanted that money.
you see a similar thing on the Richard Belzer show. When Hulk Hogan, who's the most media ready.
Yeah, on my other stream, I would play Call of Duty, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, wrestling. I'm trying to get into other new games. As long as people want to try new games, you could do it. By the way, I had to create a new account on PlayStation since they suspended my main one. What happened to your account, Silverback?
And the thing is, I fear no man. I believe you. You dig it? I can dig it twice. Are you a man? What do you think? I really don't know. You want to step out?
Like when Richard Belzer says, hey, put one of those wrestling moves on me.
You just tell me, brother, when you wanted to put split on him. All right.
Brought him over and I just lifted him in a front chin lock.
How about it, T? Keep like that for a little while.
When I let him go, he fell and hit his head.
Belzer just flopped.
Yep.
And Hulk thought it was a pratfall. In actuality, he was hurt. He hit his head when he fell, and it was bleeding.
Hey, that's the guy from That's the guy from Law and Order.
Vince McMahon, I sued the World Wrestling Federation. I sued them all.
Yeah, Vince wasn't real happy with me. We were at a very, very vulnerable stage with WrestleMania 1. For me to be
They almost didn't make it out through WrestleMania 1.
WrestleMania was a big risk. Vince banked everything on this WrestleMania being a success. He put a lot of money into it. The story is if it had failed, he'd have been belly up.
They said, ooh, you was cheating.
It's very possibly true.
On CC on Call of Duty, I play only multiplayer, yeah. I don't play Warzone. I'm that guy.
I was so young, I didn't truly understand what that meant.
My parents never really took finance in front of us. You could feel it. My dad would just keep saying, this is going to work. And, we're betting a lot on this one. At this point, I'm a teenager. And I'm just like, we really didn't have the money to do it. And if it was a huge failure, then we were in trouble.
I'd say that's an accurate statement.
And you was told you were hacking. That's a compliment, insane. Always remember, when they say you're cheating, you're hacking. And then when they look at your remote, they see you playing that good, just a bunch of haters. That's a compliment. Oh, yeah, they're going crazy.
So many things that night went right. It was a big success.
From Vince's perspective, you could not hit a bigger home run.
Yep.
It really was the sum of all parts.
When you think back to WrestleMania 1, I was trying to make a statement as to what our business really
You wiped the whole squad out?
all forms of entertainment all rolled into one. When you have all these extraordinary people from all different parts of entertainment combined. That is sports entertainment. That's what we're about.
Yep.
If there was ever a perfect storm, this was it. Vince was very excited and very happy. You could tell he was vibrating, man. He was on a high. He knew he pulled it off.
Hulk Hogan and Mr. T in a tag team grudge match? They called it WrestleMania, the biggest event in pro wrestling since Gorgeous George.
Everybody
Wow.
Madison Square Garden, all the way around the world. Now you know what it's all about, brother.
So right before the first WrestleMania,
Did you appeal for the account to kick?
Vince was strong.
What do you mean, CC?
But, there were still all these territories still going on. After WrestleMania 1, nobody knew it yet. These other promoters didn't know it yet, but Vince won the war with that show.
I don't know if it was good for the industry. It was good for me and my organization. That's all I cared about.
After WrestleMania, whatever city we were in, all of a sudden.
But yeah, I'm not playing something back that I didn't even do, so I guess I have to. I'll just start over and call the.
It really just put a skyrocket on the company.
Huh.
This whole momentum changed the wrestling business from star smoker
Appreciate you guys for joining in. Appreciate you guys.
to having families in the front row that want to buy a ton of merchandise. It definitely made wrestling so mainstream. There was no denying that we were here to stay.
WrestleMania 1 is a huge success. It achieves more than Vince could have possibly imagined for his company. But with greater success comes greater scrutiny,
Yep.
and Vince becomes a target.
That expression of there's no such thing as bad publicity, that's BS because there is.
The special investigation has turned up allegations that could outrage the biggest wrestling fan. A legal fight is in store for the head of the World Wrestling Federation.
It's a scandal that threatens to knock him right out of the ring.
That boy has been in scandal his whole life.
Success, Vince finds himself caught up in a series of scandals that threaten to upend his entire world.
All right. So in 1987, John Stussel settled his lawsuit against David Schultz and Titan Sports. In 1990, Richard Blazer settled his lawsuit against Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, and Titan Sports. Well, that was their fault. Ooh, he's in the lobby with a default skin. That's crazy. All right, guys. Seems like to me, when you look at this documentary, the first part was slapping. I ain't gonna lie. The first part was slapping. It's a lot of stuff. If you're a true wrestling fan, you watch wrestling all the time. If you watch wrestling all the time, a lot of this is just a refresher. It's not even new news, but I did not know that the guy who plays in Law and Order got his head busted right open because Hogan made him go to sleep. That was new to me. I didn't know the reporter got slapped up because there was so much back in the day trying to protect their business that people was going out there and laying the smack down on people. It's hilarious. Like smack, whatever the case may be, but hey, stuff happened. I guess when you really love something, you really want to protect something, there's certain things that there's certain things you're willing to do. So that's episode 1. I'm gonna jump over here in the comments. I see the boys over here are going in deep. Yeah, there'd be a lot of people that just that be hating on gaming. You just jump in, and for some reason they always talking about you cheating, you're doing this, you're doing that. Oh no, they got Silverback playing Call of Duty Mobile. Yo, Silverback, I told you come join the squad, man. We play on nights, man. You already know the squad be on nights. You don't gotta worry about all that, but we just don't play no Warzone. You don't know. You might have to start over, big dog. He said Fortnite would never. He said Fortnite would never do that to you. That is crazy. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love. Thanks for giving the love. Appreciate the love, man. If you guys didn't get a chance, you got Eric Avocado Silverback. Go ahead and take a look at his stream. He's one of the streamers, big Call of Duty streamers. You got Insane Ace, father that plays with family, that play with kids, and he also co-streams. Big hit in the Fortnite industry right now. You got yours truly. That man, we just chilling. We just having some fun. We just got done watching the first episode of Mr. McMahon. Now, I know this is probably not frowned upon that we shouldn't stop the stream and restart the stream. We're just gonna leave this chat up for a little bit. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's just in their bag right now. And what I'm trying to do is that your boy's trying to go use the restroom. And I don't want to leave everybody just hanging and dangling. But if you guys have watched the documentary already, tell me what's your favorite part on episode 1. Because the way this is hitting, that boy, Vince was scrounging, and he was paying, so that way they won't air this documentary. But so far, I don't see nothing to be ashamed of as episode 1. But maybe as we get in there, we will see what the problem was. But like I said, overall, episode 1 was good. But these are stuff that we've known before, so it's nothing too it's nothing too crazy. So it's stuff we've seen before. It's stuff that we heard. And like I said, if you are a wrestling fanatic and you are jumping in to watch this, don't come with the intention of expecting something new. But then again, I found 2 things that were new, which I already previously mentioned. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to pause for a minute, hit the restroom. If you guys are chatting, I won't stop the chat. I'll let you guys do your thing. Let's see where everybody's at so far. Yeah, actually, Fortnite on Zero Bill is a lot more interesting. You feeling your hurricane yet, Manny? Nah. I'm hitting you up to make sure that you good, because I know the last one that came through, it was a lot of flooding for you guys, and it's not gonna be a hurricane until it hit like Tallahassee into Georgia. So, and I know Tallahassee in the Florida, um, in the Florida Panhandle is just coming out from just rebuilding everything, and like what is it, Hurricane Helene? They was just running our name. It's like, man, it went from Helen to Helene. So it won't much here like the last one. Well, we gotta see, man. I just hope everybody's good. So, dude, do you stream for fun or have any plans in your streaming career? CC, I stream for fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. I stream for fun. There's a group of us. There's a whole team that we do the podcast. As if you know, like I said, go check the links in the bio. I started this as something therapeutic and to have everybody jump in. I don't like to hear myself talk. I never wanted to talk. I never wanted to be on the mic. I never wanted to be in camera. I've always been that behind the background dude. Like I just used to love working on music and just having fun. But now all the talents that all of the team has put together, from the video editors in the back to the designers that does all this, to the gaming platform that we have, that we on different platforms that we game on. Uh, we do live, like I said, we do live on situations like this. Like this, a documentary. So this is out of the ordinary on a Wednesday. On weekends, we usually go live. But hey, like I said, we do things, we have fun, whatever the case may be. Thank you. We're breaking 3,000 likes. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. So we doing this is for fun, man. Like having fun, and that's it. Now, if something else more comes out of it, I would embrace it, because I'm pretty sure Vince didn't think he was going to be a $1 billion company. I know he's going to be a premier, but I think he didn't really, you know, intended for it to be $1 billion industry. CC, I really appreciate it, man. Like, if you didn't get a chance, you guys, take a look at the bio, and maybe one day we'll catch in. You can catch my gamer tag on there. I don't know what system you play on, CC. Do you play on Xbox or do you play on PS5? Well, it's Call of Duty. It's cross-platform. I don't think it would matter. You should join the team and play with us. All right, let's see what Silverback said. I thought this one won't be going to hit us, but apparently strength. Yep, it's straight enough, Silverback. But apparently it has changed since it seems to be strengthening, and we will feel this one after all. Yeah, for us, it's going to just be a lot of rain. It's a lot of rain. So probably I was thinking about doing the hurricane stream down here, and I know a lot of streamers are going to jump into doing a lot of the stream. I was thinking about doing that, just like maybe just on and off, just doing different streams. Uh, that's why I started episode 1 of the show. So tomorrow I'm thinking about watching a little bit of the documentary, probably getting on the system, get on the game, doing probably a review of Monday Night Raw. I'm thinking about just doing a whole big block party tomorrow and just chop it up to different segments. Uh, I don't know. We're gonna see what tomorrow brings in, especially with this hurricane. You set the image to Discord. Let's take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah. Let me see if I can drop this for the chat. For those of y'all who are nowhere close to the hurricane, we got let's take a look at, and we are not a weather channel, so please don't come to me to find out how to evacuate, because I'm staying exactly where I'm at. I ain't evacuating nowhere. And when you look at it, and look at it, that bad boy is that thing is going through Miami. That thing is going through Tampa. That ain't gonna hit Duval. There's gonna be a lot of rain by New Orleans, Montgomery. Man, Atlanta gonna hit the blunt of that. Chattanooga. Hey, yo, I learned how to say that name because I got a couple of friends in Chattanooga. What is it? Nashville. What is it? What is it? Louisiana. I think you guys gonna just get a lot of rain. Silverback. I can see it. Just a lot of rain. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the light. Appreciate you guys. It's not that too bad. It's not that bad. You feel me? Like it's gonna be a lot of I'm only saying that to keep people hope alive. Cause I know a lot of people just like they're not wanting to see stuff like this. You know, I love Hurricane, but I hate the damages as it does. Not saying that Hurricane because I stay home. It's just because I grew up in Jersey and I love when I used to sit on the second floor of my parents' house balcony and I used to watch the rain just come down. And they used to be hilarious because you used to see people coming out the cars and start running across. But but yeah, it's not gonna be that terrible. But how about we do this, y'all? I'm gonna go ahead, pause the live real quick, uh, chop some things up, and we will circle back around and we'll get into episode number 2. I appreciate the love. We got over 70 views this one, 3,000 like. CC, yeah, you're so kind. It's really grow your channel. Like I said, man, just CC just send me a friend request on Xbox or PS5, whichever one, and then we just follow each other from there. Silverback, I'll see you in a few. I'm gonna restart the stream again. I'm gonna take a break.